Boop. Hello. I'm gonna give it a couple moments just to see who hops on. Let me grab my drink really quick. Okay. I'm not gonna put that on the floor because it does not have a lid. Okay. Let me see, because I might be able to tag on my phone. Okay. Tag everybody quick. And we shall see. Normally, I'm sitting at my desk in my officey space. Lord have mercy. Where's all this hair come from? Jeepers. Normally I'm at my desk space, but it's kind of a mess right now. I need to, once I'm off of here, I need to start working and tackling this place even more because we are still unpacking and are not entirely there yet. And there's places I can't put things yet because we can't do something else because something else needs done before we could. Yeah, it's just a whole thing. But anyway, I am going to get started here. I don't want to wait too long because this is going to be on YouTube. I have been trying to put my lives and my trainings and everything on YouTube. One, so that way you can go back and look at it. Two, so that way you can go and when you have a teamie, you can go and share it with them or recommend it or anything like that. So it will be there. There are other things on there too. So my YouTube is a mix of team and customer. So there's that. But today I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know about social media and mailouts. Some of you have already approached me in general about, hey, how do you do mailouts? Or possibly even because you're newer to this whole process with Scentsy. I felt that it was necessary for me to come back on here and to talk about social media and how we can use the media to our advantage and some do's and don'ts and why those are do's and don'ts and everything. So there's going to be a little bit of what I do, and then there's going to be okay, you could take that and you could decide what you want to do. This is in no way, shape, or form a do it my way type of video, but there are things that from experience for myself, and I know Kylie would tell you the same, and everyone else too, including like Chloe and all that, they will tell you the same, that over time you figure out what does and does not work, and you figure out what you should and should not do. And a lot of times it's trial and error, and sometimes it's like a boo-boo, and other times it's fine. Just pivot a little bit and it's fine and good to go. But I did want to hop on here because I find it ironic though too, the training that Chloe had set up for our entire team, which I believe I'd shared here, but I know people have work schedules, and like work schedules are weird sometimes. So if you guys could not make that, that is okay. I'm going to do my best to help you today regarding these things. But I found it ironic that we were having that training when I already planned to come on here anyway to train you guys a little bit and to talk to you guys a little bit. So if you are watching the replay, please put in the comments hashtag replay or whatever to let me know that you are watching this. It's helpful for me to know those things. I posted yesterday, I believe, that I wanted to know your questions. I wanted to know your concerns. I didn't see anybody comment on that, and that's okay. Maybe you didn't know at the time what concerns were or what your questions were or anything. I know for a fact, anytime that I am asked, do you have any questions? I don't got no questions. My brain's not thinking of questions. Like, they either already answered them or I can't think of any questions because I'm on the spot and I'm like, oh, what do I do? So half the time I don't. So I completely understand that. But the first thing that I do want to start with really quick, because typically my mail out portion is pretty quick and kind of straightforward. I already have one in front of me that's sealed, and I'm not going to be opening it. I'm actually kind of happy that I forgot. Well, actually, I didn't forget to send it yesterday. It fell out of my stack. But I'm actually kind of happy about that because now I can show you guys. So, first things first about social media. I'm not a fan of social media, and you will hear Kylie say the same thing. Social media as a teenager, cool, awesome, is the best thing. Started with MySpace for me and my generation. Then eventually turned into Facebook, what you see now. So, and Instagram. Instagram came later. And that's the thing, is I was better with Facebook than Instagram. I was never into Instagram. I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hang out and I'm going to be on Facebook. I had an Instagram at one point and then it wasn't working for me. So I said, I'm going to drop it. So I left my Instagram alone and I stuck with Facebook. Fast forward to now, and I realized I needed both. So when you are trying to be part of a social selling business, when you are trying to be part of a social marketing business, anything that requires you to be social or network or any of the sort, then we need to kind of branch out a little bit. We need to get out of our comfort zones a little bit. Now, do you absolutely need social media to network or run a business properly? No. But please understand that you would need to find another way to network properly. You would need to find a way to get to know people. So social media is amazing in that aspect. It can help you branch out so much more than you probably could if you're not doing much else. So like, say that you were working from home like I was, and you really didn't go into the office and you really didn't leave your home that often because you were working 9 to 5 in your home. You woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, got your breakfast, did your morning routine, and then get on to work, and you're working with the same people, but you don't see them face to face, and then 5 o'clock rolls around and now you're off work and now you have to do dinner and everything, and then you sleep, repeat, and whatever. What if you don't have the opportunity to get your face out there and to get out there and to actually like look and see people and get to know people? Because we didn't for the last year and a half, or 2 years for some of us. So social media helps with that. But you don't absolutely need it if you are networking in other ways. I'm here to show you kind of today as to how you can utilize social media. If you're trying to social sell and trying to social network and do all those things, then social media is pretty important with that. And now that's where we're headed, is social media, social networking on social media. But we need to know how to utilize it to our advantage. And if you're not sure how to utilize it to your advantage, then we got to learn. So Facebook was always my thing, and then I decided, oh, okay, I should have Instagram. Because majority of people have been on Instagram. And I refuse to make my Facebook public. My Facebook is for my family, my friends, and some of my coworkers. That's it. That's what it's for. My VIP page is private. And why is it private? So do not put your VIP page as public. When you put your VIP pages as public, that definitely means anybody can see them, and that means that there's a target audience in there too that's not necessarily something you want them to see. That basically kind of means some consultants. You don't always want other consultants to see what's on your VIP page. We don't want to see everybody's VIP page. There are a ton of us consultants working our VIP pages. And if we go through and we're seeing all these VIP pages pop up that our friends are part of, or our families are part of, it clutters everything. So I really, 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 really suggest and recommend, and most every other consultant you talk to will say the same, make your VIP groups on your Facebook page private. That should be for your VIPs, meaning if you have people who have purchased from you, you should be sending that link over and say, hey, join my VIP page. I'd love to have you there. This is where I show this, 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 and this. Now, mentioning VIP pages really quick. You're probably thinking, okay, well, why should I have a VIP page and a regular page? They work in a way of actually, like, they help you out in different ways. Let's say that, because it's true. Now, do not just post in your VIP page. That is actually harming your business more than you think it is. Your VIP page, it's a tough thing because for me, I'm trying to make that special for my VIPs. I am doing my best. Like, there are things that I do on my VIP page that I will not be posting on my personal Facebook page publicly at all. There will be specific things that I'm doing in my VIP page that are specific for my VIPs. That's why they're VIPs. They get the sneak peeks first. They get to see, they get first dibs on certain, mystery bags or things like that. They get first dibs on those. So I typically post in my VIP page a couple days before I would post in my regular page, or sometimes I'll post something mystery bag related in my VIP page and never post it anywhere else, because my VIPs get a different experience. I need to make it different from my regular page. That leads me to tell you, don't just be posting on your VIP page. Make sure that you're also posting and showing up with Scentsy on your regular page. Should your regular page be all Scentsy? No. Actually, if you saw that post that I posted of the screenshots of my Instagram, where I asked, when you look at this, what do you see about me? Firstly, I was actually looking for a couple of things. One person commented on it, which again, that's okay. One person commented on it what they saw. This is not necessarily a trick question. It was, hey, when you guys look at this, let me move these. When you guys look at my Instagram and you're seeing my posts and you're seeing the pages, what do you see about me? So let me bring it up again. Let me show you. Now, I'm going to let you know, my Instagram is public. My Instagram is 100% public. So you will see, and I will go into why each portion, like, I'll go into why my Instagram's public. I'll go into why my Facebook page is private. And then also the VIP thing. I touched base on the VIP portion already, kind of. But I'm going to touch base on that again. Now, if you're looking at my Instagram, so you're seeing, oh, come on. Focus. So you're seeing my Instagram. You're seeing my bio, okay? So my bio says this. First of all, it says my name. Then it says entrepreneur underneath that. It says wax cat, black cats, horses, and Jesus, married, you belong with us. Okay? Now, I have been still trying to figure out what to put on my profile to make it something like better than that, but I'm terrible at profiles. But it also has my link to my Boss Lady bio. So you can utilize Linktree, Boss Lady. There's a couple different ones that you could attach your links to. And I will touch on that another time. I'm not going to touch on that today. If you have questions about that, let me know. Now, my highlights, I need to fix that. So I do have some highlights here. I need to fix those little, like, to make them more aesthetic. But I have a couple of them for my stories. Now, if you're looking at my actual posts, some of them are kind of sporadic. But if you're looking at my actual posts, you should be able to see what this says about me. Now let me click, because I've got reels and stuff like that. So that was a reel that I did. Then if you're looking, you see like the descriptions and all that jazz. Okay, come on, you need to focus. There we go. Well, that's not gonna... It's really hard to focus on this, guys. Like, it's just bright. But yeah, if you're looking at my social, you will see that there's a couple different things that I'm doing. Now, clearly you will see a mix of a bunch of different things. But say that you just went to my Facebook page. Not my Facebook. You just went to my Instagram page. You're sitting there and you're looking, and you're not even looking at the descriptions of anything. You're just looking through. You're just going like this and kind of looking through everything. That's what I was asking you guys. What do you see? What's the first thing that you see? What's the next thing? What can you tell about me when you go to my Instagram? Again, one of you commented and basically mentioned some of the obvious things. Loves cats, coffee, cheesecake, things like that. You pointed out those things. The one thing that you guys missed, which actually was what I was looking for, I was looking for a specific answer. And it was okay for you to say this answer. I didn't want anybody to, I wanted you to tell me what was the things that you saw, every single thing you saw when you went to and you looked at my Instagram. The one thing that you guys did not say was Scentsy. You didn't say, oh, Scentsy. You love Scentsy, or you're a Scentsy consultant. You didn't say that. One, let me there's a pro and a con to that. And the pro is you didn't just see Scentsy. If you look at my Instagram, you didn't just see Scentsy. You saw other parts of me. You saw that I love cats. You saw that I love Jesus. You saw that I love horses. You saw other things. But the con of that is if you looked at my Instagram and you didn't see Scentsy either, and you were like, oh, this is it. This is it about her page. This is it about her. And you didn't see Scentsy at all. That's a con. Because you want people to see Scentsy. You want people to know that you are the Scentsy person. You are the Scentsy go-to. Oh my gosh, you want new smell goods and you just asked me if I knew a Scentsy consultant? Let me get you to so-and-so over here. Let me get you to Keaton. Let me get you to Amber. Let me get you to Elaine. Let me get you to Amy. Let me get you to Katrina. Let me get you to whoever. You want them to know. So the con is if they can't see on your page, on your Instagram or on your Facebook, not your VIP. Take the VIP and move it over here for a second. Take it and move it away for a second. If they go to your regular Instagram page and your regular Facebook page and they just see you without Scentsy, they don't see Scentsy in there whatsoever, how are they going to know that you are the go-to? Not everybody's going to want to be part of your VIP page. Not everybody's going to order from you to be able to be added to your VIP page if that's how you run it. If they're meeting you for the first time and they're sending you a friend request because you met them at a coffee shop or something, and they go to your regular Facebook page or regular Instagram page, like I stated, and they don't see anything about Scentsy, how are they going to know? How are other consultants going to know? So I'm a consultant, clearly. If I did not know who you were following me on Instagram, you were liking my pages or my posts, you were loving my Instagram stories, we were chatting, we were talking, and we were getting to know each other, and I found, oh, this girl's great. I really like this girl. I really think that she'd be amazing at this. And I send you a message and say, hey, have you ever heard about Scentsy? You'd be an amazing consultant. And you respond back to me and say, oh, I'm already a consultant. Y'all, that's like, right here. It's like a stab. Because then I'm going to be like, well, wait a second. You're a consultant, but not one thing on your Instagram or Facebook states that you are a consultant. It does not tell me anything about you being a consultant. That's not good. You really do want to make sure that you are talking about and presenting Scentsy on your regular pages. VIP groups are great. Okay, they are great. They are a great tool. But if you are not at all on your regular pages showing how Scentsy fits into your life, showing how much you love it, showing that you are using it, telling people about it, telling people about the opportunity, telling people about how they can save money. If you're not telling them those things on your regular social medias, they're never going to know. It's good to have a healthy mix of it. But you notice on my Instagram, and my Instagram's not perfect. My Instagram and my Facebooks are not perfect. But you notice on there that I've got my cats, stuff about other parts of my life, usually going back further, definitely, which I'm trying to do a lot better on. I've slacked. But you notice those things. You see those things. And you see me with Scentsy, and you see me without Scentsy, and you see this thing about Scentsy and everything and all that. Another thing to notice on my Instagram and Kylie's and Chloe's and everybody else is it's not just our life, and it's not just our life with Scentsy or without. It is also not stock photos. Stop using stock photos. If you've got a stock photo and that's all that you have, like the Villains collection, say that, okay, so the Villains collection was coming out. That's all anybody really had majority of the time was stock photos for that, for example. But as soon as the live photos start coming out, that's what you got to focus on. Stop posting stock photos. Post real life images. So, for example, this warmer is coming out. Oh, Lord. And I just went live with it. But this warmer is coming out next month. Am I going to sit there and post... Oh, there's one. Am I going to sit there and post like that all the time? No. No. I have it. So here's the thing. I have it with me. If you don't have it with you, and you can't go and take a picture and post it with your beautiful face there, with a smile, and saying, oh my God, this pumpkin is absolutely magical. You have to see it in person. You have to snag it. This is gorgeous, and it is going literally right by my TV. Or whatever. If you're not able to post that, take a picture with it yourself, post it, talk about it, then find one. You can find one easily on Pinterest or on Facebook. All you gotta do is type Starry Pumpkin, October warmer of the month, 2023, whatever. All you have to do is type that in, and live photos will pop up. Do not share any that has somebody's face in it, or pet, or child, or anything that has like names or whatever in it. But if you find a live photo of it, take that and post it. Stop posting stock photos. All I see, majority of the time, is stock from veteran consultants and newer consultants. That's what I see. Do not post stock photos. Another thing, if you copy and paste what somebody else posts and you go to post that with that photo, please change it to sound like you. If you do not talk in all caps, if you do not talk in the sense of like, oh my gosh, guys, like OMG or whatever like that. If you don't say OMG, don't say OMG. Take that out and replace it with something you do say. Because people will see that, ooh, that doesn't sound like this person. That's a copy and paste. They know. I promise you they know. And sometimes, yes, I have cheated and done that. But at the same time, if it's all the time, that's a no-no, because people will see that and they'll be like, that does not sound like Katrina. That doesn't sound like Elaine. That doesn't sound like Keaton. Doesn't sound like Kylie. It doesn't, like, it just, they see that. They know that. Trust me, they know that. And especially if they're somebody who's friends with both of you, they see both of your posts. So like if I'm friends with Kylie, so if I would take something Kylie posted, share the photo, and copy and paste what she said, they know. Because they're like, I just saw Kylie post that. Or I'm friends with Elaine, I'm friends with Amy. If that's the case with those two too, where it's like, okay, like, I just saw Katrina post that, or that sounds more like Katrina, not Elaine, or it sounds more like Amy, not Katrina. Like, they know. So be very mindful of that, and don't just take the real life photo and post it, but also be mindful how you are speaking about it. Type like you talk. That's what I tell people all the time. Type like you talk. Don't worry about it. Just type like you talk. Don't feel like you gotta be super fancy schmancy or super like all together. No. Type like you talk. Be you. Be you. That leads to like another like ordeal or idea about social media is be you. Constantly be you. Be consistent about your posts. Be consistent about your content. Just make sure that you are very consistent. Make sure that you are consistently posting something about Scentsy. And if you're on social media anyway and you're doing your stories and you're like, okay, this is like a story about how I made my coffee today or blah, blah, blah. However you're doing your stories, however you're regularly posting, however you're sharing things, continue to do that. But insert Scentsy in there too. Like your life. So your everyday life, like I need to get back into it too. I've been trying to unpack things and whatever, so I've gotten away from a lot of the stuff that I was doing previously. But make sure that you are taking, you are like, say that you've got your Scentsy Fresh. I'm just gonna use this really quick. Say you got your Scentsy Fresh and you're like going around and you're spritzing it across your couch, your bed, the cat trees, the dog bed, the curtains, whatever. It's very easy in that moment to take your phone, plop onto your stories, and show people what you're doing, how you are using the Scentsy Fresh. Show them. Same with reels. Go ahead and get into that and get into the reels and put it all there and just be like, okay, I just did a quick reel. Or better yet, go ahead and do your stories and then download your stories and then make them into a reel. Easy peasy. Post the reel later on down the road. Save it and post it later. Like a couple days, a week, or whatever from then. Easy. So don't feel like it's super duper hard to do things like that. If you're changing your wax, go ahead and show that on social media. Snap a picture of you with a cotton cleanup or your new wax or whatever and say, dude, just changed my wax and this fragrance is the bomb, or however you speak. So make sure that you are utilizing that. Again, your VIP page, Great, cool, dandy. But don't just be posting on your VIP page. Take that and move it a little bit to your regular social media pages. My Instagram is public because I am meeting new people that way. So Instagram is hard to deal with on private mode. If you've got an Instagram, please make sure that you are putting it to public. Highly, highly, highly recommended to put that on public because that's easier to deal with on public and whenever it's public versus your Facebook. My Facebook's private. My Facebook is friends, family, teammates only. My Instagram is for everyone, the whole world. I want things to be public. Otherwise, if I have say that I have 10 followers. If I've only got 10 followers, those 10 followers are going to be the only people who see my content and see my posts. If I open it up to the public, now everybody can see it. Now Susie down the road sees my reel and it's like, oh my gosh, this is really cute, shares it to her story. Now her friend sees it, shares it. Trust me, Instagram works better on public mode. So you do want to make sure that you have your content consistent. It's just spit. And working it consistently and being there consistently and showing up consistently. And show your face, please. Show your face. People want to see your gorgeous smile, your face. They want to see how you light up when you open something. They want to see you. They don't just want to see a photo of something. They don't just want to see a stock photo. They don't want to see a stock photo at all, actually. They want to see the real life thing. They want to see what these warmers and these items look like in real life. So another thing to, whenever it comes to your content and your posts, social media hates selling. Unless you are partnered with them and paying them and blah, blah, blah for all of it, they don't like it. So you got to figure out a way to sell without selling. As soon as your posts start to be spammy or very silly, social media will immediately hide it. So there's an absolute difference, and I've been working on getting better about this too. There's an absolute difference of basically sitting there and saying, oh my god, I just got this pumpkin warmer and it is the absolute cutest, most adorable thing ever. I cannot wait to get it set up. I cannot wait to put it on my mantle over here and get it lit up and together and put my wax in it. I cannot wait, guys. Rather than, guys, this pumpkin warmer is coming out soon. You need this. Go buy it. Go to, it's how much is it again? It is gonna be 10% off, $58.50. You're gonna you need this. You need this. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I mean, occasionally you will see posts that are going to be I have this going on. This is 10% off. Let me know if you want a link. Cool. I mean, that's okay. Yeah. But if you're sitting there and you're like, let me know who wants to buy this, or go buy this, or anything that is very, very, very obvious that you are selling, you're going to go from here to here on viewership. And what we kind of learned in our training the other day was, okay, you go from here to here. If you're $58.50, go buy this, and here's my link, and yada yada yada. Actually, we just found out and really put it in perspective. If you're saying link in bio, you immediately get put down to the bottom of the algorithm. I stopped doing that a while ago. So the way that you word things is very important. So learn what you should and should not say if you're going to want to social sell. I'm still working on that because it really hates selling. It doesn't like when you're spammy either. So if you're constantly posting things and you're constantly, and people don't like this either. People will leave your VIP pages. They will mute you. They will hide you. They will unfriend you. They will unfollow you. They will do all the things that they need to get away from you. So things to keep in mind. Don't ever be spammy. I know it's very, very, very exciting to have such a love for these products, but don't be spammy. If you're gonna post, you need to schedule it. So, okay, I just posted something about like joining, like the join opportunity, the $40 join opportunity this month. Posted something about it. And okay, guys, we still have this $40 new consultant kit available until the end of this month. These are the last couple of days. I would be happy to answer anybody's questions, blah, 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 blah. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, this warmer's coming out. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, oh my gosh, you need these sensor girls. And then 2 seconds later, fragrance flowers. 2 seconds later, like if I'm all day posting all day, every single day, I don't care if it's VIP page, I don't care if it's regular page, whatever. If I'm posting all day saying Scentsy, every post, I'm gonna get unfollowed. I'm gonna get unfriended. I'm gonna be hidden. I'm going to be hidden on social media in general anyway. My posts aren't going to be seen. And then I have to work out of that hole. I have to try to climb and dig myself out of that hole to get seen again. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you are utilizing your posting time properly. It should be, now it does look a little weird on my Instagram because a lot of times I use my stories a lot more. So you'll see that I'm posting in my stories a lot more, and then my actual Instagram page, my posts are not as consistent because I'm not posting throughout the day. I'm talking on my stories throughout the day, but I'm not necessarily posting throughout the day. So if you're looking at the dates of my post, you'll see, okay, she posted this like 3 days ago and then posted this another day. But if you're looking at my regular, my leg is going to sleep. Oh my goodness. If you're looking at my regular stuff, then you're going to, like my regular page without the, the dates, then you're going to see that, yeah, there is definitely a, that's why it's important to kind of look at that, because you don't want to see 30 rows of Scentsy only. You want to see a mix of everything. Real life Scentsy, Scentsy in real life, things like that. And you want your stories to be relatable with that too, because people will look at your stories more than they'll look at the other pieces. So definitely make sure that you're not being spammy. When it also comes to content as well, look into what's trending. I hate trends. I hate trends. I am not a trend follower. I'm not necessarily a trend setter either. I have my own style of things, and that is how I've always had it. But I have had to learn and understand that I need to follow trends too, even if I hate them. So what's trending really right now is hauls. I just actually went live on my personal Facebook page, and I'm going to post that on YouTube too. I just went live and showed them my Scentsy haul. What I get with Harvest. What did I get bulb wise? Because I have a whole box of bulbs. What did I get in the mail that's coming next month, which is this warmer. So I just went live to talk about my Scentsy haul. There's restocks that people want to see. Okay, so Club, for example. If you're not part of club, you are doing a disservice for yourself, your business, and your customers. So you need to be part of club. If you're going to be a consultant, you should be part of club. That's a whole other thing, and I will talk about that later, but just to send that in there. Club, though, that's considered to me a restock. My club is my restock. So what I'm going to do is I will show my club off and be like, guys, I am restocking my laundry that I personally use. I'm restocking my wax that I personally use. I'm restocking this that I personally use. I just restocked my bulbs. That's why there's a box of bulbs. So they like restocking videos. Now, that doesn't mean that you go on and you just are like, okay, restock, and here's what I'm restocking. No, like, they actually want to see you restocking your drawers with the stuff. You do have to be careful about that because you do want people to know that, hey, this is my personal stock. This is my personal stuff. This is what I utilize. I use this. This is not for sale from me. I use this. So make sure you're really adamant about that. They also want to see your unboxings, which is what I kind of did today. And they want to see things like ASMR. I hate ASMR. I can't stand it. But people love it. They love the whole thing of sitting here and being like, oh, I got this thing. I got this phone today. Like, seriously, this phone's awesome. Or like, this case is amazing. And things like that. They want to see things where it's like unboxings and hear the clicking and hear all the glass. And they want that. They want that. I think it's nuts, but they want that. That's fine. I will do that then. But there are a couple of things that you kind of want to avoid when it comes to social media a little bit. And I'm going to be quick about this because I want to move on to the mail. So, number one, if you don't have a content strategy, get one. Look it up. Look at different ones. Figure out what works for you. Trial and error, but get one. If your bio isn't optimized to get your ideal customers to think, ooh, this is for me, instead of clicking away from your profile, make sure that you are utilizing your bio. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure mine out, but make sure that you are utilizing that to your advantage to help people think, oh, this is where I need to be. Number 3, you are trying too hard. Do not be anything but yourself. People want to see you. And I have said to multiple people previously, if my posts aren't doing anything for you, if my posts are not helping you, and if they are just more so annoying you or whatever, you are not my audience. If my posts that I make, whether it's Scentsy related or not, doesn't do anything for you and you don't understand why I'm posting it, then you're not my audience. And that's okay. Not everybody's going to be your audience, but those who will be your audience will show up and be there and stay there and be loyal. So make sure that you are being you. Don't be a negative Nancy, and don't be rude or mean or anything like that. So that you should be making yourself a better person. That is what Scentsy has actually done for me, was be a more confident, better person. But don't change yourself so much that you lose yourself. So that's what I got for social media wise. I know that was a lot. Sorry. I really tried to kind of keep it together. Still figuring out this training thing, guys. I'm still figuring it out. But anywho, so when it comes to mail outs, this one's going to be a little quicker just because my mail outs right now are kind of simple, okay? When it comes to, hey Amber, when it comes to mail outs, keep it simple. I like to think of KISS. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay? Keep it simple, sweetie. Do not overdo it. sometimes it's okay to kind of overdo it, but here's the deal. We want to save money, right? We don't want to kill our pockets. We don't want to kill our bank accounts. We don't want to overdo it and stress ourselves out. Guys, I work in 8:30 to 5 o'clock. On a day that I'm working, I am gone from like 7:30, 8 o'clock ish. I am gone from my place. I am at work until 5, and I don't get home until closer to 6. I don't get home and immediately start working Scentsy. I actually am making dinner or whatever, and after I'm done with this, for example, I have to get to work on this apartment because I need this apartment to be clean because I want to decorate for Halloween, okay? But anyway, so keeping it simple. First of all, a way to keep it simple is pick a day. Pick a day or 2 days that you can actually sit down and you can make your samples. You can make sure everything is ready to go for you to stuff and fill out your mail outs, okay? My clubbers typically only get mail once a month. So for a little bit there, I mean, it depends. So sometimes I will do all of my club mail and send it, and it goes to all of my clubbers, whether they ordered or not. Other times I will sit and I will keep it to where it's only who ordered the month prior. Depends on what my pockets are saying, because shipping's a lot. What you want to do is you want to keep it to one stamp if it's for a regular order customer. If you are just starting out, please don't feel like you have to have it all. Please don't. If you see somebody else doing something elaborate, please don't feel like you need to do something elaborate. You don't. You just need to keep it simple, and you need to do something. Just do something. So mine this past month, so what I typically try to do here, okay, so this envelope is stuffed with some of the following, not all of it. So I actually put the holiday collection in there. So I got these brochures. If you did not get the brochures, that's fine. Just ask. We can ask in the How I'm Working page 2 or check around. A lot of times we do actually have somebody's put together a rack card, almost the same shape as this, that has everything you need, and you can edit it to make it look like you, print it, add it. Goodness. So I have the brochure in there. Remember that photo I shared? I shared a photo of how I folded all these. I did this at work because it was a very, very slow day. So I took these and I folded all of them. And what I ended up doing was I ended up just stuffing it. Oh, come on. I ended up just stuffing it in there, sticking it in my envelope. That was that. Simple. And then I took one of my breast cancer samples, took that, stuffed it in my envelope. And then I took it was not this one because this I just got yesterday, but I took one of the Scent and Warmer of the Month brochures and I stuck it in here as well. That's it. That's all I did. That's all I did. This has a sticker on it. Woohoo. That is all I did. These. That's it. And guess what? One stamp. That's all it needed. Now, another thing that I was doing this month as well, and occasionally I will throw in a join flyer. Occasionally. Occasionally, if I do not have wax samples to hand out and I do have scent circles on hand, I will throw a scent circle in there and that will work and be dandy. I did notice that if I put a scent circle in there, though, and a holiday or collection brochure in there, it weighed it down a lot, so I did not add that to two of mine. But what I also do is I will also add some cute little stickers. This guy I got on Amazon. It's just a little bat that says thank you. This little guy over here I got from the Cook Co. It just says yay, your spooky mail is here. It's just so cute. I love it. And then on the back of it, also Cook Co. I got these guys here. So I did a little bit different on some other ones. If I did not have a join sticker left for September, because that's what I ended up doing, was that, then I did it differently. So I picked and chose what I put these on, tried to spread it out so that way I could hit most of the states I was going, like these were going to. But what I did was I just added that, and then I added a scent sticker. And this little cute thing says, where do ghosts get their packages from? The ghost office. Thanks for all you do. For a little thank you to our USPS people. So that's it. That's it. That's all I put in there. That's all my mail outs are. See how simple that is? Keep it simple, sweetie. Seriously. So, and I only have like two of these catalogs left. So I'm actually keeping these 2 catalogs because I'm taking these places with me and I'm keeping them. So I'm only sending out, even, I don't care if you are club or not, you're getting a product sheet. It's a lot cheaper to send to. But all my club members, in a sense, should already kind of have a catalog anyway. But either way, that's it. That's all my mail outs are. Is really simple. 1 stamp. That's all I need. That's it. You can utilize whatever you need to do. I use Pitney Ship for my actual mail outs. Aw, dang it. I put confetti in here too, guys. First of all, I forgot to tell you that. I put confetti in my stuff, and so does Kylie, and so does the majority of us, and because we like to have fun and annoy people. Not really, but we love confetti. Whenever you open up anything from us, it's going to have confetti in it. It's going to be awesome. So get your vacuums ready. But yeah, so I do have confetti in there, and it is starting to sort of slip out. So I'm hoping by the time that they get to where they're supposed to go that they're not super dumped of confetti. But yeah, so that's it. That's literally it. And Pitney Ship, like I said, Pitney Ship is what I use for when I need to print stamps and when I need to print labels. That's what I use, and it's really good about being cheap. It's one-stop shop situation, so I will get that information to you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Once this is posted officially, you are going to be able to watch it from the beginning. I know it was a little long. I apologize. Social media is one of the longer things to talk about. I didn't hit everything, but do your research. So do your research on it. So I actually follow one of the emails I referenced, Kristen Boss. I follow Kristen Boss. She's really good about the social media stuff. And then there are yeah, so like there's a couple other ones that I have followed. Now, Cody Simon, go ahead and follow Cody Simon. She did the training. There's going to be a couple other things that I am learning because I'm just someone who likes to study up. I like to look at things. I like to figure things out. I like to learn new things and new ways to do things. So yeah, go ahead and definitely do your research and learn all the things, and let's go kill this, guys. This is going to be an awesome fall, and this time of preparation from now until next year, this is the time to start really, really, really hitting it and going for it and learning and just hit the ground running and keep going. You all got this. I love you all. Have a amazing rest of your Wednesday, and I will chat soon. Bye.